Welcome to lesson 5. As you can see, I'm not even holding my guitar. I'm holding a piece of paper. We're going to be doing a lot of yapping. Hopefully you'll be doing some listening. And here we go. Okay, how to write charts. You and I have been looking at chord charts this whole time. Chord charts just tell you what the verse is, tell you what the chorus is, tell you what the bridge is, maybe tells you what the arrangement is, etc. In all my time of playing, I've only ever really been handed chord charts. Sometimes I can't even say it, okay? But there are other ways to communicate musical ideas to other musicians or singers or other people in the band, whatever they may be, okay? Sheet music is probably the most common thing that you've ever seen. If you've ever been to a shop and you got a guitar book and you opened it up and there's all this music in there, and that's called sheet music. You and I have never touched upon sheet music, and I don't plan on showing you sheet music except for a few examples. Okay, then we have something called tab. Tab is mainly used, or tablature is mainly used for guitar players and bass players, and it's kind of an archaic way of just showing you exactly what notes are and where they are on your frets. Some people really like it. It's okay for me. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But mainly, we're talking about rhythm guitar here, so we're not really going to be talking about tabs so much. And then you have something called a lyric sheet. Now, a lyric sheet is a real classic way of reading music. If you've ever gone to a church or gone to a sing-along or been in choir or any of these things, they'll hand you the lyrics, and above the lyrics, there's going to be chords. And what those chords are saying is, you play, for example, this A chord during this line, and then when it goes to the next word, you're going to be changing your chord again. We're going to be looking at Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, because it's an easy way to kind of start deducing what the actual chords are for the song, as opposed to just looking at a full lyric sheet and seeing A's and E's and D's and things like this, but we're not really seeing the whole pattern. Okay, so let's take a look at a lyric sheet for Three Little Birds. At the beginning, you will see, in this case, an intro, and it just says A. Now, this leaves a lot open to interpretation. Chord charts, you really got to listen. You got to use your ears. Musicians kind of depend on other musicians just to use their musical knowledge, meaning you've played 100 songs, you've played 300 songs, you know how to do this kind of thing. So, how many beats are there per chord? Hopefully you can start figuring that out. Use your ears, use your ears, use your ears. You got to listen to this kind of stuff. All right, let's dive into the chart and take a look. Okay, intro is an A. How long do we do the intro for? Not sure, we just got to keep listening. Okay, that's our intro, easy enough. Now, this song starts with the chorus, and it says, don't worry, and there's an A above that. So you're going to be playing an A chord while it says, don't worry about a thing. And then it says D above the cause every little thing, switch back to an A, is gonna be all right. And you keep playing that A until you get to the next line, which also happens to be an A, singing don't worry about a thing. Switch to your D, because every little thing is gonna be all right. So if we just take a look at that chorus, we can start deducing what that chorus is. What are the chords of the chorus? A, D, and A, and then it repeats, A, D, and A, okay? Now let's take a look at the verse. Start with an A chord. Rise up this morning, smile with the E rising sun. Three little A birds perched on my doorstep, that's your D. A, singing sweet songs. E, of melodies pure and true. D, singing, this is my message to A, you. All right, and there's the verse. So what we have to do there, let's boil that down a little bit. We got an A and an E and an A and a D. Then the next line is A, E, D, A. So I can already see what the chords are to the verse. And if I move ahead and I look at the next verse, what I notice there is that hey, it's the same words, and it's not only the same words, it's the same chorus. So instead of doing a verse 1, verse 2, and they're different chords, the verses are the same chords. So you can easily just write verse with the chords there. Pretty cool. And then it gets to the chorus again, and you can see the chorus is the same as the first chorus. So that's pretty simple. If we just start taking out the chords there, we can see what the chords are. Now, what I like just having the chords. I don't need all the words. I can figure out where the words are, and I can figure out the timing by just knowing maybe how many measures there are, maybe how many beats there are per chorus. Okay, let's take a look a little bit further. So then we got a solo. We got an A and an E, an A and a D, an A and an E, and a D and an A. Well, that just turns out to be the verse. So the solo is the same chords as the verse. Now, in a song, you could take a verse or a chorus and repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, and solo over that. That's really up to you and how you want to do that. But in this case, it just says solo, and what it's soloing over is the verse. Easy enough, okay? And then it goes chorus, chorus. Cool. So if we take all that stuff out, we can see the intro is an A, the verse is an A, E, A, D, A, E, D, A. The chorus is A, A, D, A. Cool. So then we need to know, or then we need to write the arrangement. So what's the arrangement? Let's take a look at that. The arrangement is going to be introduction, intro, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, solo, chorus, chorus. Hopefully you can kind of get your head wrapped around that a little bit. Part of your homework this week is going to be getting a lyric chart of your own, deducing that for me, and then sharing that music with me, and hopefully communicating that to me. It's really important because someday you're going to be in a band. Someday you're going to want to share your music with somebody or share a song with somebody. You can easily just yell out the chords and that's fine, but it's also good just to slip somebody a little piece of paper and they can put it down on the floor or put it on a music stand, and then they can read along with you so that they know what's happening. So there's many different ways of sharing music with each other. We're talking about chord charts here and how to deduce the chords out of the lyric sheet. So hopefully you understand that. Like I said, your work this week is going to be taking a song of your choice and deducing it and then sharing that with me. So good luck, and I'll see you next week. Bye.